Hey guys, just a quick disclaimer. I didn't realize that my Elgato software was frame tearing when I first started recording. So, me finishing up the Mandalorian Raiders does have um, frame rate tearing, and and I am uh, and I didn't catch it in time. So you'll see the tail end of the fight and what I get from it. But I just wanted to let you guys know that. Um, there is some frame rate tearing, and also do let me know if the audio is out of sync. I did try and sync it up the best I could, but I um but I um, feel that it might not be as good as it can be. Just let me know if you guys notice it at all or not, and I will go ahead and try and fix it um, a little bit better. Um, If I need to take the video down, I will to try and fix it, but hopefully I did fix it right the first time. Uh, with that, with that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get into it. Some new gear. Just trying to make sure that
What?
you don't forget anything.
I'm here.
Honestly, I don't know why we're doing this. And I can just fast draw back. I think we got everything. Um, done that we need to get done out here. Yeah, Mandalorian Raiders, missing companion, and that's pretty much everything. So let's just go back to the Ebon Hawk.
Yes?
I'm gonna debate if I want to speak to him or not. Sure.
Yes, what's on your mind? I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore. Not particularly. I guess it wouldn't hurt exactly either, though I don't know why you're so interested. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most, Saul. With good reason. Admiral Saul Carth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again. Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all. I don't know, maybe. He might have killed me if I tried, or I might have killed him. I was stupid, however, and I let him go. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it. No, it's not. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
The companions keep bugging me to talk to them, win them off camera, and going back to places just to save on editing time and stuff like that, so you guys don't have to see it. My plan is to talk to them when when we are all on the ship. When we're on the ship and we're good to go places. That way it's in one video for you guys instead of strung out between doing stuff for different quests and stuff.
Have you found the Mandalorian Raiders yet? Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you. No, please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Okay, it is completed. That's the one thing I wish is they would tell you that, hey, it's completed, hey, it's not completed. Just giving, you know, something to go after. Or an indication of exactly where I'm at.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins? This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Dantooine, Manaan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure. Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith, but it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
So we can leave the planet.
Ta kumjus tak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogisha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podada nanga kumbist mule rabest. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulira. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulira chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Ta kumjus tak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. 돌바방k wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabest. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mule rabes.
Yeah, I would have to say this. I mean, this would be my natural reaction. Why are you telling me this?
Kachikun idahadonga, ikinkuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe. Kachikun idahadonga, ikinkuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe. Mucho shak pakant. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mule rabes. Ta kumjus tak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabest. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachichu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chila mulane ni dupobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulira.
I know what that is. I just want.
Kachikun idahadonga, ikinkuno ba mulira chikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe. We itanan dayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandetik. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mule rabes. Kachikun idahadonga, ikinkuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe. We itanan dayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandetik. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mule rabes. Kachikun idahadonga, ikinkuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mule rabes. We itanan dayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandetik. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke. Kachikun idahadonga, ikinkuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe.
Let's see what questions we can ask him real quick.
chikun idahaldonga. Iking kuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
We already got those, but let's see what he says.
Ka chikun idahaldonga. Iking kuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Dong patukashmak talea.
Okay, so nothing. I'm gonna edit this part out of me running back, just to see what the Jedi Council has to say. If it's anything important, I will let you guys know.
Padawan, I must speak with you. You are now one of the Jedi, an order with a long and glorious past. A past we should all be aware of. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past. Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict. "20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun. The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict, so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally. Revan and Malak were heroes, the great saviors of the Republic. A third of the Republic fleet was under their direct command. And then something happened. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months, it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months, scattered sightings that were never confirmed. Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror. Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars, but many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power. For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers. Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson. May the Force be with you. Greetings, young Padawan. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Or so they say. As chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I find your quest for knowledge admirable, but I do not want to overwhelm you with the long history of the Jedi Order. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the Sith. This facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of Master. We must protect overeager Padawans from being exposed to dangerous knowledge. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a Master to truly understand. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the Sith. Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson. May the Force be with you.
Okay, so that was kind of pointless in my opinion, but it's not completely um, pointless. I just say it's pointless because I've played this game before. It's more fluff to the reasons why we'd use something. So. What say you?
Yikukuno no ba mulira jikun. Tonghit kun chonching. Ne boboje mata ne punage. Dolpi kikiwana. Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tonking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukun ne mulerabes. Akupa che kopa. Gino mulera kengpaija. Kislimupo duama. Mujashak bakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize. But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still.
I think we understand. Love can do strange things to anyone.
But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Samt, an absolutely fascinating man. Samt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common. I think we'll be seeing more of each other. It's funny how things work out in the end. Maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. We have so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me, and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.
Alright, so that worked out. I was laughing at the third option there. Thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, so this episode is mainly just gonna be about clearing last minute details and stuff like that before we go on our onto our next planet. I want to talk to every single companion too, but given, I don't know, we'll see. I was gonna say, given the time, I think I think I'm gonna end the video here. I don't want it to get too long like the last episode. It's been a couple days since I recorded the last episode and edited the last episode, but I think that one's over an hour long. I could be wrong on that because it's been a couple days, but yeah, I don't want the episode to get too long, since this is mainly just a filler. I don't want to call it just, if I can speak, I don't want it, I just don't want, I think, not that this episode is just about filler, but I don't want it to have anything really that important, but it does have a few story beats. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. It's gonna be a shorter video, I know, but I think it'll be better to break it up like that. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next part. If you guys like this video and like the kind of content I produce, hey, maybe consider subscribing, and I will see you guys next time when we take on more of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Thank you guys.